Om Shanti. Today 14th January 2024, revised Murli 14 December 97. Heading of Murli is avoid anything wasteful or negative and become worthy of claiming an award. Today, Bap Dada is seeing his soul who are worthy of God's love. God's love is a blissful swing of happiness in which you constantly swing. God's love finishes sorrow of many births in a second. God's love is filled with all power and make weak souls powerful. You elevated souls, you are worthy of God's love, are very few. Bap Dada is very pleased to see such elevated worthy soul. Just as Father is happy, so you children too are happy, but you are number-wise. Bap Dada blesses each child from his heart. May you be an imperishable jewel who constantly swing in the swing of God's love. Do not let the feet of your mind come off the swing of love, because out of the soul of the entire world, you are the blessed, beloved souls of Supreme Soul. So Bap Dada gives you children this blessing. Remain constantly absorbed in this love from God. No adverse situation or fluctuation of Maya can come to such soul who are absorbed in this love. When you place your feet on ground, Maya also come to play a variety of games. She adopts many different forms and attracts you. However, Maya is not even able to raise her eyes to the soul who have all the power and who are absorbed in this love. Your third eye, your eye with a form of intense power, make Maya powerless. All of you souls who are special, all of you Brahmin souls receive your third eye from Bap Dada as soon as you took birth. However, Father sees that children's third eyes sometimes become very tired when they labor hard to make effort, and because of being tired they close. Maya's vision is also very far-sighted. She sees you from a distance. Now even Maya understands that her kingdom is about to go. So do not afraid of Maya. On the basis of all powers, bid farewell to Maya with great happiness. Do not give her a chance to come. Bid her farewell. Maya has also become tired by battling against you elevated souls, you Brahmin souls. You invoke Maya with your weaknesses. She becomes tired, but you invoke her, and so she also take a chance. She has now become powerless. What do all of you say from experience? Does Maya have same power that she had before? Does she have power, or you are more powerful? She tries to come because you invoke her. Why should she not take the chance? Why do you become weak? The Father has a question for you. Are you Master Almighty Authority or not? Are all of you Master Almighty Authorities? Are you only sometime Almighty Authority or all the time? What are you? Are you powerful all the time? Should Baba tell Maya you can now go? You must not now invite her. Although the Father has told Maya to finish, Maya replies, but they are invoking me. So what can Father do? If any type of weakness come, whether in your thoughts, words, connections or relationships, you can then understand that you have invoked Maya. She very quickly received the vibrations of your invocation. You are celebrating this great festival very well. However, you are celebrating this festival so that you can be constantly enthusiastic. This year, you are celebrating many festivals, are you not? This group celebrated the honoring ceremony of brothers who are the original jewels of godly service and of silver jubilee of the teachers. You are celebrating a festival with every group. So the Father feels that to celebrate a festival this year means to bid farewell to Maya. It should not be that you just sit with a golden veil. To wear a golden veil means to become golden aged. This scene looks very beautiful. But you must constantly have the golden wheel of golden age stage. It should not be that as soon as you take off your veil and your celebration ends, you become as you were. This function is to give you enthusiasm. So those who are celebrated this festival or who have come to celebrate it, raise your hand. Bab is pleased. Celebrate a great deal. However, to celebrate something means to become that and also to make others the same. At the time of celebrating the festival, underline for yourself the fact that you are soul who constantly maintain enthusiasm for having remembrance and doing service. Bab Dada also liked this scene very much. Bab Dada wished to celebrate this year as a year of bidding farewell to Maya. So you will celebrate such festival, will you not? The festival you are to celebrate tomorrow will be celebrated in this way, will it not? Will you celebrate your silver jubilee? Whether the festival is a golden jubilee or a silver jubilee, it is still a festival. Do not think that you are the only one who are celebrating silver jubilee. That is the first, those of the golden jubilee who have to become this, and that you will become this. Do not think in this way. The one who have not celebrated at all should not think that Bab Dada is telling those who are celebrating a festival. Bab Dada is telling everyone, you have celebrated the festival of Brahmin life, have you not? All of you have become Brahmins, or still you are becoming Brahmins. You have become this. Therefore, to be soul who celebrate the festival of Brahmin life means to maintain constant enthusiasm and to bring about enthusiasm in others. This is the occupation of Brahmins. Those Brahmin who relate story with their lips, whereas when you Brahmins speak, you speak to give enthusiasm to others. No matter what type of soul someone may be, even if a soul is opposing you, because all of your karmic accounts have to be settled here. The duty of Brahmin is to speak things of enthusiasm and to relate stories filled with enthusiasm. They may keep crying, but you should make them dance with enthusiasm. When people have enthusiasm in their hearts, what happens? Their feet begin to dance. When you have those functions, what do you do at the end? All of you dance, do you not? That was dancing of feet. Brahmin cannot stay without being enthusiastic and giving enthusiasm. They are, and there will be situation to finish your enthusiasm. But Bab Dada put desire for the children this year is that they let the past be past. No matter what the souls who are in contact or have a relationship with you may be like, they may even have been negative or opposing you until now. They may even have made you fluctuate in your blaming life. This year you have to finish any negative or wasteful perceptions of others. Give them love, give them power. If you are not able to give them love or power, then while seeing them, listening to them, coming in contact with them, avoid allowing your heart to imbibe anything negative or wasteful. Do not allow your mind or intellect to imbibe those things. Avoid them. Bring about transformation in them. Transform anything negative or wasteful and then merge that into your heart. Those who avoid both these except will receive the best and greatest of all awards from Bab Dada and the Brahmin family. Other souls receive award from souls. They do receive awards, do they not? This is an award from God. Avoid those things and claim this award. Do you have the courage to do this? Acha, do all Pandavas who celebrate the function have this courage? Will you claim the award? All of you raise their hand, but you have to underline today's date. What is date today? It's 14th. On the 14th of each one, check yourself. Acha, those of silver jubilee who think that They can claim an award. Raise your hand. Do not raise your hand just because you are seeing others raising their hands. Do not raise them out of embarrassment. Baba is giving all of you a chance. If some of you do not have the courage, do not raise your hands. It doesn't matter. Baba will give you even more sakash. Are there any soul here who feel they need a little more courage? Are any teachers of Silver Jubilee like that here? Okay, you may not want to raise your hand here because you are embarrassed, but you can put it in writing and give it when you celebrate your function. If you feel that you need extra courage, you can have extra tuition for this. What do those who are weak in studying do? They have extra tuition. Acha, those of Madhuban raise their hand. Those from Madhuban stand up. Those from Madhuban take very good opportunities. Acha, will those from Madhuban claim this award? Have all of you raised their hand? You don't need extra tuition. You are very courageous. Acha, Bab Dada will take this into account. Congratulations to those from Madhuban. So this year is for bidding farewell to Maya and giving congratulations. This year, all of the children who have had the special thought of putting this into the practical form will receive extra help from Bab Dada. Simply remain determined. Even now and then, the drama will test you. But if you remain determined in your thoughts, if the feet of your mind do not shake but remain stable, you can experience extra help from Bab Dada. You simply need power to take it. One faith and one support. No matter what happens, you have to become this. Keep the feet of your mind very firm. Situation will arise, but you will experience them to be like clouds below the white you are in an aeroplane while you are in an aeroplane flying above. The clouds become a scene of entertainment. No matter how many dark clouds of situation there are, for which you can see no solution at that time, you should still have the determined faith that clouds have come will disappear later. Those clouds will definitely disappear. They are not going to remain all the time. Stabilize yourself in the flying stage in this way. No matter how thick the dark clouds may be, they will disappear. Then with the power of determination, you will have already achieved success. Do not afraid and think, how will this disappear? It will all the good. Bab Dada knows that the closer time comes, the more the new situation of dark clouds of sanskar and karmic account will arise. Everything has to be settled here. Many children ask, why this situation increasing day by day? The children who are not to go through the region of Dharam Raj have to settle their karmic accounts here, which includes the karmic account of the natures, sanskar, and in the final moment of conference age. They will not go into the region of Dharam Raj. The demons of death will not appear in front of them. All of those are the demons of death that have to be finished here. Therefore, the illness are an indication of all the things being finished here. Do not think that it does not seem as if time is coming to an end and that your waste thoughts are increasing. In fact, they are all being released in order to be settled. Their duty is to come, and your duty is to transform them with your flying stage and with Sakash, power of vibrations. Do not afraid. Many children have the specialty of not showing their fear externally, but internally their minds are fearful. Externally they would say that nothing is wrong, all is happen all the time, but internally they would be affected by it. Therefore, Bap Dada is telling you in advance that things will come to make you afraid, but you must not be afraid. Do not drop your weapons. When you are afraid, you drop whatever you are holding and So your mind is afraid, your weapons and power drop. They become merged. Therefore, do not afraid. You are already aware of it in advance. Now become Trikaldarshi. Become fearless. You Brahmins don't have to become fearless in your interactions with others. You have to become fearless of Maya. You have to be loving and humble in your relationships. No matters what others are like, just give them love from your heart. Give them good wishes and have mercy for them. Become humble, keep them ahead of you and enable them to move forward. This is known as making the negative cause of something into positive situation. Because of other, etc. Now make the cause or the problem into positive situation. Bap Dada sometimes finds one thing amusing. Do you know what is it? Do you know it? On the one hand, you issue a challenge saying that you will become the conqueror of matters, that you will even transform matter. You say this, do you not? You will transform matter, will you not? Those who issue such challenge can transform matter. However, when situation arises in your context or relationships, you are not able to resolve it. You are not able to transform it. It is amusing, is it not? That you issue a challenge to change matter which is non-living and yet you are unable to transform Brahmin souls. What do you think? That this is not possible. It is never going to happen. That's impossible. Or they cannot be transformed. So how could you transform matter? Change yourself and change others. Even if that person is wrong, if that person is 100% wrong, what promise did you make? What did you promise, Father? That you would transform the world through your self-transformation. Do you promise this? Or have you forgotten it? You all are saying yes. No matter what the situation may be, even if you have to take help to change situation, do not give the person the certificate that it's difficult for them to change. Who gave you authority to issue the certificate? It is not right to think that something is never going to happen. Who made you a judge? How can you sit in a judge's chair? Sometimes you even become a lawyer and quote many laws and regulations and you debate and say it was not like that, it was not like that. Do not become a lawyer or judge. Bap Dada has not given an opportunity to you, authority to you. Take help from those who are instruments. The instrument souls also do everything according to Bap Dada's advice. They do not use the dictates of their own minds. This year, finish all these things. That is, transform everything in your mind. Avoid such situations, things. Tell the seniors about them and your responsibility will end. If you are not able to transform something, it's your duty to let it to reach to the seniors. Do not take the law into your own hands. Only then will you become worthy of claiming an award. Bap Dada is reminding you constantly remain enthusiastic and increase the enthusiasm of others. When you remain enthusiastic, you will be able to take hold of the hand of others with your hand. That is, your mind will give the hand of love to others, dance and be happy. Not your physical hand, but the hand of cooperation with love in your mind. This is what is known as placing your hand in the hand of another. What can love not achieve? And this is God's love. This is godly love. What can this love not achieve? The word impossible does not exist in the Brahmin dictionary. Those who have enthusiasm never become hopeless or disheartened in any situation. Acha, blessing for today is May you be filled with specialities and give a vision of elevated life with the sparkle of your royalty of purity. Detail. The speciality of Brahmin soul life is a royalty of purity. From the pace and behavior of members of a royal family, you can tell that they are from royal clan. In the same way, your Brahmin life is recognized from your sparkle of purity. The sparkle of purity is visible on your face and your behavior, and when there is a no name or trace of impurity even in your thoughts. Purity is not just your vow of celibacy, for there must be not any vice, that is, any influence of impurity. You would then be said to be a Brahmin soul who is filled with all specialities. Slogan for today is: those who have a vision of self are constantly happy and have a right to all attainments. I'm repeating. Those who have a vision of self are constantly happy and have a right to all attainments. Avyakt silence pointers with: just as in physical way you can change your clothes, in the same way renounce your awareness of your corporeal form and become a substile angel. Put on your angelic costume in a second. You need to practice this over a long time, for only then you will pass in the final moments. Acha, Om Shanti.